An estimated 4 million shoppers will visit Birmingham's German market this year, but is it becoming a victim of its own success? On the busiest weekends, part of the city centre have become virtually impassable with a one-way system to try and keep pedestrians moving. Our reporter Kevin Reid has been among the crowds.
Birmingham's Frankfurt Market is an ever-popular attraction every Christmas. But local journalist of 30 years standing, Graham Young, is questioning its existence. He believes it's become same old, and maybe needs a rethink.
It almost feels like it's a collection of sheds, so I've nicknamed it Shedville. And again, even if the sheds or whatever they are were designed in a more theatrical way, it would just help to create a more Christmassy experience, I think. If we just changed it a little bit every year, changed the layout or had a Victorian market one year, you'd actually remember it. But 13 years of the same, it just blends into one and becomes amorphous. This is the city of 1,000 trades. It's a city of invention. But when you walk around the market, you can't really see that. And it just dominates the city. You cannot get a flavour of what the real city is.
Graham's also concerned about the Christmas nativity. It's around the back of the council house, no longer centre stage.
It almost feels marginalised, as if we're ashamed of what Christmas is all about from the very beginnings.
But Emma Gray is a staunch defender of the market, but then her job is to big up Birmingham.
It actually gives people a trail to go and explore the city, right the way from New Street, right the way up to Centenary Square. And at night time it just looks so beautiful. Had a lot of media coverage from the likes of the New York Travel magazine, from overseas publications and broadcasts saying how great the market is and highlighting it as a thing to do when you come to this country. We've seen record numbers of people booking trips to Birmingham and citing this market and the festive offer that the city has as a reason for doing that.
And according to social media, it's certainly attracting the crowds. This picture captures New Street Station with a one-in, one-out barrier system in operation. And it's drawing plenty of comments too. That aside, what do visitors and those who run nearby businesses think?
It gets so busy that people do spill down into the arcade looking for a bit of relief, and then they find the best shop in Birmingham. So it can be, to our advantage.
You like it, don't you?
Yeah.
What's your favourite part?
The pancake store.
The pancake store.
We've got loads of people from different cities come to Birmingham, so they're attracted by the market. They all wander up the hill. They're really busy.
And as Graham's raised the issue, perhaps he should have the final say.
There was a comedian on the radio last week from Germany saying, thank goodness all the German markets are over here because they're glad to get Germany back to how it really ought to be, which is not full of German markets. They've got a bit tired of them too, so they're exporting them here, you see. That's what's gone on.
Now there's a thought. Kevin Reid, BBC Midlands Today, Birmingham.
Well, you've been getting in touch with your market experience. We've had quite a response. Divided opinions, I think it's fair to say. Sharon Jackson from Oswestry emailed, and she came to the German market with a friend on Saturday. She says it was poor with the same stalls repeated. The food was very overpriced. The marshals couldn't keep people walking in the right direction. And she won't be going back. But Julie Rathborne loves it. She wrote on our Facebook page that it has a great atmosphere, and she adds it must bring a lot of money into the city as people come from all over the country. And one concerned comment from Steve Prescott, who took his children there on Saturday, and he said, not a lot scares me, but the crowds were horrific. It used to be a great event, but it's got too big and popular now. It needs a bigger space. And just finally, Larry Ashurst wrote on Facebook that he paid £16.50 for 3 hot dogs. Rip-off, he says. Won't be going again. Same thing every year, just more expensive. And I was there yesterday with my goddaughter and their family, and it was very, very busy. Now, 28 miles.